Hello, welcome to Hook Legends. Thanks for watching today's video. Guys, I only have maybe an hour, 45 minutes to an hour to fish. So gonna see if I can catch one or two here. I'm fishing off a point right now. See if I can take some out of the water, put them in the boat. First, I would like to say, thanks for all of our subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you. Guys, if you like these videos, do me a favor. Reach up right now, click subscribe and like, and make sure you click the notification bell, so you'll be alerted when future videos are released. Let's see if I can catch another one of these beauties. Looks like we got some action over here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. I was over there working on another rod, and could be a brim. It is. It's a brim. Bluegill. Not what I'm looking for. Look him in the throat. Don't even think that fish intended to bite, guys. He was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Yeah, it looks like we picked up something here, guys. Can't tell if that's that's a crappie. That is not a bluegill, folks. That is a crappie. Feels like a pretty decent crappie. Oh man, he's got me going in circles here, and he can get you a look at that fish. That's a decent crappie there, folks. That is a decent crappie. Get ready. See if we can catch another one. I catch this fish later. Beautiful fish though, beautiful fish. Look at that stomach. I mean, that fish, the good news is it looks like she has not spawned yet. That's what I'm looking for. I'm not positive, but I think there's still some eggs in that fish. Look here, guys, it's got some action there. And that feels like a decent fish there, folks. Feels like a decent fish. Let's see what we have here. Get a shot of that fish coming up. This fish does not want to show itself. He's shy. Just a little bit shy. Look at that, folks. That's another mighty fine fish. Not a huge fish. Maybe 10 inches, maybe 11. But that's a nice fish. Beautiful fish. Oh, haha. Got something here, folks. Whoa. Ooh, don't break my rod. I can't flip this one, guys. Look at there. I see. Look at there, guys. That, my friends, is a nice fish. Get that bubble gum. Go to the website. Pick you up some of these grubs. Look at there. Look at there. How thick. Look at that stomach on the fish. See that? That is a fine, fine fish right there, folks. Gonna put her back in, let her make some little babies. Throw back. Now that fish hadn't spawned yet, so I'm hoping I can find more like that haven't spawned. Even when I'm casting, guys, I like to just take a line, drop it straight down in the water. I'm in about 6 feet of water, got that down about 5.5. I just had a fish almost yanked this out the boat because I'm casting, but there's nothing wrong with picking up a couple of what I call bonus fish or free fish, just by dropping some lines in the water while I'm easing along. There we go. There we go. Feels like another mighty fine fish right there, folks. Ah. Look at there. I don't have a scale in here, guys, but that is a decent fish. Yeah. Once again, this fish I don't think is spawned yet either, but it's a mighty fine fish. And guys, all I'm doing is I'm going along the edge here in some areas where I suspect the fish are probably getting ready to spawn if they haven't already spawned. And I'm just throwing a grub up in there and just working it, trickling, you know, making it jump and jiggle and just working along this shoreline here. So the water temperature out here is about 67 degrees. See if I can catch one or two more before it gets dark. And guys, I know some of you made some comments about, you know, you kind of like before I had the live scope and, you know, the style of fishing. Whenever I'm fishing in this lake, I don't have live scope. So, you know, just wanted you to know that you're going to be seeing more casting like I'm doing, trolling, live bait. That's not going anywhere. I've been fishing a lot on tackling, trying to learn, make sure I understood that lake and follow the fish all season long there. But I thought this lake was going to be drained. Now, I mean, I'm crossing my fingers, but it looks like it may not get drained. There may be an option to repair the dam without draining this lake, and if that's the case, I'll be right back out here doing what I do as often as I do it. Miss that fish. And so, you know, don't worry, you're going to get to see some of the same videos you've been enjoying all along, right here on Hook Legend. I think that last fish may have been a brim. May have been a bluegill or something. And got this swamp grass that's floating on top. It really is making it more difficult for me to fish because, you know, normally I would like to come through here trolling, but right now it's just not feasible to do that with this grass. I mean, it just clogs my line up so bad. And all I'm doing is throwing right up here, up against this shoreline. And just working this jig. That's it. I mean, these are some healthy, strong, fighting fish. Right up under there. Okay, now this side of the boat, I'm using a half fly, and that side of the boat, I'm using Hook Legend's grub. Both are fine baits. You're going to get probably more bites on the half fly. You'll get more bluegill, and you get some smaller fish. It's a great bait. But I kind of like for some of the larger fish to use a bigger bait and a grub. And guys, if I had my choice, I'd rather be on that side of the lake over there fishing, but look at all of that swamp grass over there. I mean, it's almost impossible over there for me to drag these lures through there. So I'm going to see if I can come down here maybe to the left of it, get as close to it as I can. See if we can pick off a couple more fish, you know, before it gets dark and I have to get out of here. And when I get down here, I should be able to pick up. The sun is no longer directly penetrating the water, so I should be able to pick up a couple of fish right down here before I make my final run back. And guys, springtime can be tricky, you know. The fish have one thing on their mind, that's spawning. They move. Sometimes you can get where a lot of fish are and not get a single bite. They just won't bite, not then. I mean, they may bite sometime that day, but maybe they're not going to bite while you're there. So you just have to keep trying. You have to have faith that you have the right knowledge to know you're fishing in the right spots if you don't have the proper equipment electronically to look at those fish. And you just have to keep working those areas with confidence, and hopefully you'll take you put a few fish in the boat. Hey, look at it, guys, we got some action. A little honey hole there. Didn't fail me. Didn't fail me. Now this isn't a huge one, but it's a decent fish. If I were keeping it, you can see. Nice little fella. Hit that pearl jig. Hit that pearl jig with the green head. Like I said, not a huge fish, but fun to catch on the pearl jig. Get them off the website. Now the fish are in the pads at Lake Tarquin. Found some, been catching some. Jig measuring that went out, caught some. Had some audio problems. Not sure if I'm going to be able to publish that video or not. Maybe do some kind of talk show where I can at least show them to you. But really where I wanted to go today, but the wind was just, you know, very high. So I made too many trips down to Lake Tarquin just to sit there on the boat dock. Can't even go out and fish because the wind's too high. So I didn't want to risk that today. You know, I decided to come out here behind the house and fish and see if I can, you know, catch a few of them. Fishing in the pads down on Lake Tarquin is a little tricky. I hear a lot of people are getting frustrated, but you know, just apply the rules. Find the deep channels that lead up to the lily pads or reeds or whatever vegetation you suspect that they're bedding in. That's what I do. I try to find the deepest water that's closest to the bedding grounds. That's why I try to, you know, focus most of my attention to catch them, and when they come, you know, up next to the shore. Oh, look over here, guys. This one. Let's see what we got. I don't know if this is a huge fish, but you know. Oh God, I got a double. You see this? Got a double going on right here. You guys keep an eye on that rod there for me. I want the one over here on this side. Oh, he got off, didn't he? Did he get off? No, he's still on there. But you see this one, guys, before I pull that other one in. And this one hit this green with yellowtail half-fly. So, not a huge fish. Put him back out there. And then I'm going to throw the line back out. And now I'm going to take the rod that you guys were watching for me, right over here. And I'm going to set the hook in that fish. Let's see here what we got. I think he's not a huge fish either, but you know, they're all fun to catch. And I'm throwing them all back in now. So, yeah, it's a beautiful fish. I mean, he's not big, but it's a beautiful fish. Not big, but fun to catch. I'm nowhere near fishing the path that I want to fish, but let's look at that swamp grass out there, guys. I just can't. I want to be over that way a little bit further, but I just can't get over there. Guys, look at this rod over here behind me. See it? Boy, I tell you, I don't think this is another, not too big fish, not too big, but they're just engulfing that half-fly. Now that fish is small. Let me go back and roll up. Kind of small. I can maybe pick off one or two more before I take it in. And guys, I'm gonna do some long line fishing also down in Lake Tasman. It's just right now the fish are up in the pads, and even though I've been doing a little bit, I wouldn't call it long lining, but I've been drifting through some pads and catching the fish that way. But when the fish are concentrated in a small area, instead of me making long runs just to go through there for the purpose of demonstrating it, just not a whole lot of value in that. I'm going to wait till the fish back off a little bit, come out of the vegetation, get out into a little bit of the open water but still in the shallows, and hopefully I'll be able to give you some good examples out there of long lining, using the long line technique. Alright guys, starting to get a little dark out here, so I know the video is going to start getting a little grainy and there's not enough light, but I just want to say thanks for watching. For those of you who asked a question about will I still be continuing to do videos without live scope, the answer to that question is absolutely. There's no live scope on this boat. Whenever I'm out here in this particular lake, and I be using this boat, I'm going to visit some other lakes also to kind of expand some of the scenarios I've been expand some of the scenes that I've been fishing in. So definitely will be doing more non-live scope, and I'm going to be doing some good live scope videos also. So there will be some content for everyone. So once again, I'd like to say thanks to all of our subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you. So if you haven't subscribed, reach up, do me that favor right now, click subscribe and like. Make sure you click the notification bell so you'll be alerted when future videos are released. Thanks for watching Hook Legends. Alright, we got a nice one here. One nice crappie to go in the cooler.